authentic conversations about ourselves and our community, exploring topics that uplift and inspire us, from personal growth to social change. So grab your teacup and get ready to join the conversation.
Personal LV bag,
What was in it?
a Viagra, ecstasy, perks.
How did you go about replenishing these supplies?
I'd used my personal credit card. Bad boy paid me back.
Who paid you back?
Usually bonds.
Did Mr. Combs ever stay alone in a hotel?
Never. Usually Cassie, sometimes other women.
Did he ask you for things during a stay?
He'd text me for an iPod or food.
Did anything strange ever happen?
Yes, in Miami. He asked for an iPod from his house on Star Island. I drove it to his hotel and knocked. No answer. I had the key. I'd set up the room.
What did you see?
Cassie on the bed. There was another person who sort of scurried away, and the shower was on. I thought Mr. Combs was in there.
How was she sleeping?
On her back.
At this moment, the defense objected, but was sustained.
What about the other person?
He was about 5 feet 8 inches with long hair and a large endowment. He scurried away.
Did you ask anything?
I wasn't hired to ask about their personal affairs.
Did you ever pick up drugs for Mr. Combs?
Yes, Percocets at a pharmacy, sometimes in my name.
Did you give him permission to use your name?
I don't recall that.
Was there a drug dealer?
Yes, one stop.
He met with a lot of people?
Yes, even former presidents.
Which one?
Former President Obama.
What was your understanding would have happened if you hadn't done these things?
At this moment, the defense objected, and the judge sustained it.
Did you ever take ecstasy?
Yes, I was drinking Cyrock. I took ecstasy. I was diddy bopping.
What do you mean?
I was vibing.
Did you speak with Mr. Combs about it?
He was reviewing footage of the party. We had a videographer who filmed the parties. He asked me, "Hey Playboy, was that you dancing around at the party?" I said, "Yes," and he's I'm going to keep the video in case I ever need it.
Meaning?
That I'd be embarrassed.
Did anything ever go missing?
They said a bracelet was missing. Uncle Paulie came to my hotel room and searched my belongings and those of my girlfriend at the time.
Could you have said no?
At this moment, the defense objected, and the judge said to move on.
Did you ever have to take a lie detector test?
Yes,
Who was present?
just me and this gentleman. It was very intimidating. They put monitors on my head, my chest, and my hand.
Could you refuse?
Not to keep my job.
Did this happen again?
Yes, when Mr. Combs said a watch of his had been stolen.
What was the result?
The gentleman told me I seemed nervous. I said, "Sure I am." Once Capricorn Clark had to take a lie detector to prove she wasn't part of a heist of Mr. Combs' jewelry.
Was there an incident at Mel's Diner with Suge Knight?
Yes, I drove the Silver Navigator to get cheeseburgers there. D-Rock said, "That's mother Suge Knight." He went over and said, "What's up?" Suge Knight didn't recognize him. I'm Biggie's boy.
What happened next?
We noticed 4 black SUVs to different sides of the parking lot. I saw someone hand Suge Knight a gun. D-Rock said, "We gotta get out of here." We drove back to the house.
What did you find there?
Cassie was crying. Mr. Combs got in the vehicle. I saw 3 guns on his lap. I felt calm because we'd been in a silver vehicle, now a black one. They wouldn't see us coming.
What did you find at Mel's Diner?
Suge Knight had left. Mr. Combs said, "Drive around the block."
What did you decide?
To leave the company. They offered me other positions, but I just wanted to leave. My life was at risk.
No further questions.
You didn't tell all this the first time.
They told me to stop, to not say anything that would incriminate me.
Look at the notes from your interview. Read it to yourself, then look up at me.
Okay?
How'd you recognize Suge Knight?
I listened to hip-hop.
Were you drinking or smoking pot?
No, sir.
Your mind was clear?
As clear as it could be, working 20 hours a week at 4 a.m.
D-Rock opens the door. Suge Knight is a few cars over.
Window open. D-Rock says, I'm Biggie's boy, and then Suge recognizes him, gives him a dab.
What's a dab?
Handshake.
Did you leave D-Rock at the diner? Why are you smiling?
'Cause that's a crazy question, why would I?
Didn't you leave D-Rock at the diner?
That makes no sense.
I'm not asking what makes sense. I'm asking, did you?
No.
You saw Cassie and Mr. Combs?
Yes. Mr. Combs told me to drive.
You don't know where Mr. Combs got the guns, do you?
I didn't know we had guns until then.
Have you ever been in a situation like that?
No.
You didn't say, I don't want to drive to Suge Knight with guns?
No.
What exactly did you do before you got this job?
I was a door-to-door salesman, then personal assistant.
Now you were going with guns to confront someone?
It was not ideal.
You knew how to get to Mel's diner, right?
I frequent there all the time.
You've never seen guns before, right?
No.
This is a radical departure from your job description. Is that an understatement?
It's the understatement of the day so far.
Do you have immunity?
Ask my lawyer. I have some kind of offer agreement.
Proffer. You didn't tell anyone about...
This is the pink salt recipe that
We
took
are
from
now
179 to 100.
to the personal assistant David James going into her mother testimony, day 7 of the Diddy trial.
Yes, briefly, about what might come up in cross.
Did the Mel's diner incident come up?
Not that I recall.
It's this morning. What did you talk about?
Your style.
I'm dying to ask what they said, but I won't. I have a few more mundane questions.
I love mundane questions.
Where did you travel with Mr. Combs?
Ibiza, London, Saint-Tropez.
Were these vacations?
Business-oriented.
What were you hired at?
Personal liaison, but I was a personal assistant.
He met a high-level roster of people.
Second understatement of the day.
Why?
He met with a who's who.
It was important that he be prepared for these meetings, right?
Yes.
It was important that he be on time.
No, we'd change meetings to fit his schedule all the time, when he didn't want to show up at a certain time.
He had security because people wanted to touch him, right?
Yes, in the airport, in McDonald's.
Was he gracious?
I don't think gracious is a word I'd use for Sean Combs.
Did he sign autographs?
No.
You said he'd stay in the studio until 3 or 4 a.m. and you'd stay with him.
Yes, it was common.
What sort of things would he want to always have with him?
Ketchup, for example.
Did you know he put applesauce on cheeseburgers?
No, but I knew he likes applesauce.
He liked Astroglide, condoms, and baby oil, but you didn't expense it through the business.
Usually not. I was told he didn't want to run them through the company. He didn't want a record of them.
When you bought the 8-ball of Coke on Saint-Tropez, you didn't tell Mr. Combs, did you?
He was asleep.
Tell me about your relationship with Roger Bonds.
We talked about Bad Boy as a family.
What do you mean?
Mama Combs called me her son many times.
What was the mission?
Make sure he's happy.
Was it fun?
I enjoyed it from time to time.
What was your relationship with Chef Jer?
Professional.
Did you choke her?
No.
At this moment, the prosecution objected, and the judge asked for a sidebar, and then they continued. Tell me what happened.
We were on Star Island. She told me where to take him. I grabbed her 2 wrists and said, "Stay in your f***ing lane."
Was there fallout?
It was reported. Mr. Combs called me in. Mr. Combs told me, "You can't be putting your hands on women." He told me to give her a gift.
What did you give her?
I rolled up a blunt and gave it to her.
Did she like it?
It appeared she did.
You were in a car with Mr. Combs and who?
Chris Lighty.
You have taken ecstasy?
I'd party, sure.
What were things like in the studio? Drugs?
Yes, it's a creative environment. I didn't smoke when working with Mr. Combs.
But he caught you smoking once.
And for the light, I lit up. He came out. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Nothing." He said, "If you're man enough to smoke, you're man enough to tell me." I said, "Okay, I'm smoking." He said if I did it again, he'd fire me.
How about when you picked up 2 prostitutes and had sex with one? At this moment, the prosecution objected, and the judge overruled it.
She asked for $200. I called Bonds and asked, "What the hell?" She asked to take a shower. I said, "That's $200.
On that note, no further questions. questions.
What about the incident in Alpine, New Jersey?
To file a police report and say that Chef Jordan had been the aggressor, but I didn't file it. I drove around and told him I'd made the report.
What have we asked you to do?
Tell the truth?
Nothing further.
You lied to Mr. Combs about filing the police report.
Yes.
Nothing further. At this moment, the testimony of Diddy's ex-personal assistant was over, and something we did not expect was Cassie's mom to testify. It was short, but here it is.
The government calls Regina Ventura. Where do you live?
New London, Connecticut.
How many children do you have?
2, Roderick and Cassandra.
Who is this?
Sean Combs. He dated my daughter,
When did you meet Sean Combs?
2006. My daughter signed with his Bad Boy Records. He was her boss. Then they started dating. They moved to LA.
Read this message from December 2011.
Cassandra wrote to me. She said Sean Combs threatened to release a tape and go after her and Mr. Mascoudi.
How did you react?
It made me sick. Sean Combs demanded $20,000. He said, to recoup losses due to Mr. Mascoudi from my husband and myself.
Why did you take a loan to pay Sean Combs?
For the safety of my daughter.
Look in the binder next to you.
These are the photos I took of my daughter's bruises from Sean Combs.
Do you know Mia?
She was an employee of Sean Combs.
What happened?
We were in his kitchen laughing. Sean asked her why she was laughing. She stopped and looked plain.
Now to August 2016, we're done with the binder. While in LA, did you call the police?
Yes, Sean Combs stole Cassandra's phone. They had a bitter argument outside her apartment building. She lived on the 17th floor. They argued at the roundabout.
Who else was there?
D-Rock.
Is Damian Butler his government name?
He was standing between us. I tried to hit him. Sean Combs took Cassandra's car, a Jaguar.
No further questions.
After this, the judge asked the defense if they wanted to cross-examine, but they said no, and that was Diddy's ex-assistant's testimony and Cassie's mom's testimony. What did you think about this? Do you think these testimonies will help the prosecution's case or the defense's case? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you later today.
They really didn't get much into Cassie's mom at all. Okay. I'm wondering why she paid Sean 20 grand. Like, okay.
Allergies got you trying every trick? Zyrtec works.
We are paying Sean Puffy Combs for extortion. It looks like he tried to extort her. So now we have a male dancer, y'all, that testified, and an agent, Gannon, against Diddy. Let's listen.
Viewer discretion is strongly recommended. None of the content presented here has been exaggerated or taken out of context. These are the exact statements made by the prosecution team, defense team, male dancer, and Agent Gannon in a federal court on May 20th, 2025. Some words have been censored to comply with YouTube's guidelines. What you're about to hear is a voiced-over reading of male dancer and Agent Gannon's testimony from the Sean Diddy Combs trial. Source: courtroom reporter at Inner City Press on X.com. All parties are presumed innocent until proven guilty. Listen at your own discretion. What you're about to hear is the male dancer and Agent Gannon testimony from beginning to end.
The government calls Mr. Sheree Hayes. Where are you from?
Harlem, New York.
What was your work?
Male exotic dancer. I was known as the Punisher.
Do you recognize these two?
I do. Mr. Sean Combs and Cassie Ventura. I was hired in 2012 to create a sexy erotic scene for them.
Why were you called the Punisher?
Playing basketball on West 4th Street.
The woman who called you, what time did she book you for?
Midnight at Trump Tower, Central Park West. Striptease for a small group of friends.
When you got there, how did Ms. Ventura appear?
In a bathroom with nothing underneath and a wig. I was expecting a crowd, but there was no one else. She told me she and her husband wanted to create a sexual scene with baby oil.
What did she hand to you?
$800.
How was the room?
Dimly lit, electric candles, bowls of water with bottles of baby oil in them. She told me not to acknowledge her husband, not to look at him when he came out.
Did he come out?
Yes, he was naked, but I could not see his face. It was like what a Muslim woman wears. You see only the eyes. He had a bottle of Astroglide.
How did you recognize it?
I use it, the purple top.
How did it end?
She went into the other room with him. When she came back, she asked if I wanted to finish. I said no. If they were happy, I was happy. She gave me more money.
Did you do it again?
Yes, 8 or 12 times.
How did you end up recognizing her?
I was a fan of Mr. Combs and followed him on Instagram. I saw her on it.
This would be a good place to break.
And they did. They took a break, then came back and continued.
How were these sessions scheduled?
I'd be reached out to at 5 or 7 p.m. for later. They'd asked for a sexy scene, but I knew it would be more.
How would it start?
Baby oil, a sexy atmosphere. Mr. Combs would direct.
How did the direction work?
Mr. Combs might say, sit forward, move the camera, or what would happen sexually. He dropped a stack of money. He said, I like this shit.
How much baby oil did you use?
A lot. We were supposed to be glistening as much as possible.
How long would they last?
4 hours, a lot of waiting, maybe 40 minutes or so. I was supposed to finish in a specific spot.
Then what?
She would leave with Mr. Combs 10 or 15 minutes. She'd return in a bathrobe and pay me $2,000 or $1,200 cash.
Did you think Ms. Ventura was enjoying herself?
At this moment, the defense objected, and it was sustained.
Did you use drugs?
I am not a marijuana smoker, but I did pull a Bill Clinton. I was handed a joint.
Did you have performance issues?
Having the woman's partner there, yes.
Did the issues affect your pay?
At this moment, the defense objected but was overruled.
I wasn't sure how they calculated it. One time, Mr. Combs threw condoms on the couch next to us. I struggled. It was a failure.
What happened?
They went out. I finished. She came back and...
What did you think would happen next?
I was worried I would not be used again. I hadn't done my job. He has said, I want to see you pay her, and I couldn't.
Are you writing a book?
Yes, self-help about my ED. It's advice.
In your book, do you write about your time with Mr. Combs and Ms. Ventura?
Yes, I call them a married, wealthy couple.
How long is it?
6 pages out of 186, I sensationalize it. I wanted it to be enjoyable. Highs and lows.
No further questions?
At this moment, the cross-examination began.
I'll try to make this as harmless as possible. Congratulations on your book. What's it called?
In Search of Freezer Meat. What's harder than that?
Good title. You have a website?
Yes, now I'm a co-owner. All the male dancers are independent contractors.
You've been doing this for 25 years?
30 years, coming up on a big anniversary.
You dance with them?
A professional dry hump.
For 30 years. Thousands of ladies. You try to not develop feeling for them, right?
You try not to. It's a job.
But you talked with Cassie.
Cordial.
She asked to be able to call you.
Just to set the sessions up. We were never asked to talk.
She was comfortable with you.
She said so.
You had feelings for her.
Incorrect.
But you thought she was only doing this with you.
That is correct. She'd said it was a special occasion.
You did develop feelings for her?
That's not correct.
You told the government. The government's notes say you developed feelings for her.
That may have been taken out of context.
You used your 25 years experience.
This was a different scene. Usually I aim for humor.
You wouldn't try to dry hump someone who didn't want to be dry humped, correct?
Yes, it is important to read the room.
So you read the room with Cassie and she wanted...
At this moment, the prosecution objected, and it was sustained.
Was Mr. Combs' request that you penetrate...
It was a demand, a strong suggestion.
Cassie paid you even when she canceled, right?
Yes, $500.
Mr. Hayes, I wish you success with your book.
Thank you.
What made you think Ms. Ventura was enjoying herself?
It was the first time unprotected.
Without the details.
At this moment, the defense objected, and the prosecution said,
No further questions.
Then the defense asked one more question.
What do you mean by steamy?
I felt it was enjoyable for Ms. Ventura and Mr. Combs.
At this moment, the testimony of the male dancer was over, and the government called their next witness.
The government calls Special Agent Gerard Gannon. Where do you work?
HSI in Miami in the National Security Group.
In March 2024.
The HSI Human Trafficking Group. Sex and Labor in Miami.
What time did the search begin?
After 3 p.m.,
Why so late?
we learned Mr. Combs and his family were flying out of the country.
Was there a pier on the property on Star Island?
Yes, we had to monitor it
Why did you have to break open the gate?
to make sure bad actors wouldn't have time to put those who would search in danger.
What's this a photo of?
The pool and the pier.
What did you find here?
Parts of AR-15 rifles, sex toys, and Astroglide. These magazines were loaded with bullets.
What do these show?
The serial numbers have been cut out.
Let's turn to 2 more exhibits. What are these?
The ammunition we found,
And these platform high heels? How high are they?
7 inches.
This may be a good place to break for the day.
At this moment, the testimony of the agent was paused, and that was it for the day. What did you think of the male dancer's testimony? Do you think this testimony will help the defense or the prosecution? And what did you think about the agent's testimony so far? Do you think he will give a crazy testimony tomorrow? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. So far, I'm not going to hold you. I don't think a lot's leaning towards prosecution of Diddy for these charges. I don't. So is there anything else in Viral Vision? Get over there and subscribe. They got the play-by-play voice over testimony in the Diddy trial. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. So, let's see. I think we heard everything except for the craziest moments release. We're going to get into the craziest moments release, y'all. We're on day 7 of the Diddy trial. We've heard the testimony of the mother, Cassie, Don Richardson, and Carrie, the personal assistant of Diddy, a escort, a stripper, a security guard. Okay, these are the crazy testimonies right now.
Before we begin, please be advised that viewer discretion is strongly recommended. None of the content presented here has been exaggerated or taken out of context. These are the exact statements made by the prosecution team, defense team, and Cassie Ventura in a federal court on May 16th, 15th, 14th.
Y'all, my internet is acting so weird. I don't know. Damn, what's going on with my internet?
And 13th, 2025. Some words have been censored to comply with YouTube's guidelines. What you're about to hear is a voiced-over reading of Cassie Ventura's craziest moments in her testimony from the Sean Diddy Combs trial. Source: courtroom reporter at Inner City Press on X.com. All parties are presumed innocent until proven guilty. Listen at your own discretion. What you're about to hear is the craziest moments in Cassie's testimony given in the Diddy trial.
Did you get in arguments?
Yes, it would result in dragging.
What else did he do?
Me in the head if I was down.
How frequently was he?
Too frequently. I would get black eyes and bruises.
What is the age difference between you? You and Sean.
17 years.
How did you feel when Sean invited you to hotels?
Nervous, excited, like we were going to talk about music. He introduced me to... I didn't understand it.
Did you visit Sean in Miami?
Yes, I went with Carrie Morgan in Dallas, Austin.
What did you and Sean do together?
He gave me blue dolphin on a boat.
Had you once before taken unintentionally?
Yes.
When it swung, could you describe it?
Anger, zoning out.
How did it impact you?
Greatly. The next thing I knew, I was getting hit in the face. There was also psychological. He'd tell me to watch my mouth, change my face. The freak-offs became a job. There was no time to do anything else but do them, then try to recover.
How much time in your week would freak-offs take?
The longest was 4 days, significant periods of time.
How did he like your nails?
White, French tipped.
Hair?
It varied. I shaved my head in 2009.
Your body?
He told me to work out, prepare for the freak-offs.
How did you feel about his comments?
It varied.
Let me switch topics. How soon into the relationship did Sean mention to you?
First 6 months or a year.
How old were you?
22.
Why did you agree to try a freak-off?
Good question. I wanted to make him happy.
Where was the first freak-off?
One of his homes in Los Angeles.
Did you disguise your appearance?
Sean said we would disguise ourselves. I wore a masquerade mask.
What was a session in a freak-off?
Until the escort finished.
How many sessions with the first escort?
At least 2.
What supplies were used for freak-offs?
Astroglide, baby oil, condoms.
Who brought the supplies?
Security, Sean's assistants.
Which brand of baby oil?
Johnson's.
How was it used?
Sean said, you need to be glistening.
Any other use of candle wax?
A few times poured on my body.
Who set the temperature of the room?
Sean, I was expected to do freak-offs on my period.
Did you want to do that?
No.
Did you want to be urinated on?
After this question, the defense objected, giving the reason of asked and answered, but the judge overruled it.
No, I did not want it.
How did it feel?
It was disgusting. It was too much. I choked. No one could think I wanted it.
Why were you choking?
Too much in my mouth.
Who else urinated on you?
Sean.
Did you want Sean to urinate on you?
I didn't want anyone to urinate on me.
How often did it happen?
Often enough.
Back to the urination. Why didn't you say no?
It was obvious I didn't want to be on the ground being urinated on by 2 men.
Where did you find escorts?
Initially, Craigslist.
Why not a cop?
I learned this whole situation was not legal.
Before Cassie could finish her answer, the defense objected, and the judge said the jury will disregard that answer.
How did Cash get there?
Security, or he brought it himself.
Did you use drugs at every freak-off?
Yes, I need to disassociate and become emotionless.
Who else used drugs at freak-offs?
Sean did. Sometimes the escort.
What other drugs did you use?
Special K, GHB, mushrooms.
Why did you take more drugs?
To not be present with the experience.
Why?
because it was something I hated.
How did you react to ecstasy and MDMA?
It could make me vomit.
What would he say?
To continue.
Did you want to continue to have intercourse when you wanted to vomit?
No.
How does G make you feel?
Drunk, tipsy.
Cocaine?
Makes my heart race. I'm not a huge fan.
Mushrooms?
The walls come alive.
What would happen after the escort f***ed on you?
Sean would want it body in the next room.
Did you do that?
I did.
Where?
Usually.
Did you want to do that?
No.
How did you feel?
I was an object, being heavily objectified by men. Sometimes FaceTime.
Were some sessions recorded on your devices?
Because they were there.
Did Sean try to come to your apartment?
Yes, he was banging. That was pretty normal from him. But this is a pretty private building.
Did you hear from Ms. Coram that day?
Yes. And I went to see D-Rock, his wife, to try to feel safe.
Did you try to avoid anything in the freak-offs?
I tried to avoid kissing. It seems too intimate. But Sean told me to do it, to kiss the escorts.
What did Sean ask you to do on your 29th birthday?
A freak-off. One time I was dating someone else and he threatened to release the freak-off videos. I'd have to answer to my mother. It's horrible and disgusting. No one should do that to anyone.
What did Sean say the impact would be?
Shame.
How would you recover from a freak-off?
I'd take opioids. I wanted to feel numb. We'd get massages, IV fluids. The chef would cook us something.
How often did you take after freak-offs?
Often. I got urinary tract infections.
Were the UTIs painful?
Very. Antibacterials didn't work anymore.
How did it feel during freak-offs?
Burning. I would not advise it.
So we're currently listening to the craziest moments Cassie testified during the Diddy trial, day 7, y'all.
Advise it.
Let's read this out loud.
I have all these sores on my tongue. I have another UTI.
What sores?
Friction in my mouth.
From what?
Oral.
You said another UTI, then sad
I'm gonna
face
stop
emoji.
it right here and say this. This is no way for a 20-year, I mean, no person, any age. Cassie and Diddy have done more freaking than anybody. Like, this is just disgusting. I can't, not state the obvious of how I'm feeling about listening to it. It is disgusting. It is disgusting. She's talking about sores in her mouth, having UTIs, constant, where he would, encourage freak off. She would be willing to do them while she was experiencing sores in her mouth from oral. Okay. And then her bottom would be burning during this. And she says, I wouldn't advise it. I wouldn't want to live it, like, to know not to advise it. Like, of course, that's something that your doctor would tell you, don't engage in sexual activities while you're experiencing a UTI or you're having open mouth sores in your mouth. But yet, here they are.
I was open with him about them.
So you feel sick?
Why are you sorry? I took the blame for things. Sean wanted to have a freak off in the Hamptons. We got a hotel and an escort.
Which one?
Dave.
And then her 29th birthday, unfortunately for her, was a freak off, not a dinner date or something of the sort. Going out, dinner and dancing. It was a freak off for a presented for her 29th birthday.
Took GB. I went into a G hole and blacked out. I woke up nude in the shower. Dave and Sean were freaking out. I bugged out. It wasn't pretty.
How did you get back to New York?
On a commercial flight, I traded my seat to get away, but he traded to get next to me.
What did he show you?
Freak off videos. He played them for me on one of his. He said he'd release them.
How did you feel?
Trapped.
When you landed in New York, what did you do?
We went to a dinner. Then he wanted to have a freak off, so we had a freak off.
Why did you do it?
To make him not me.
When did Sean first use violence on you?
In New York City. We were in a car with his security, and he knocked me around.
What did he do?
He hit me in the side of the head. I fell to the floor of his Escalade. I was on the floor of the car, and he stomped on my face.
How long did this last?
10 minutes. Then I tried to get away, but Sean's security brought me back.
Who?
Roger Bonds.
This photo. Who is it?
Scott Mascuti, known as Kid Cudi. We dated in 2011.
Did Sean find out?
Yes, in my phone. Sean went through my phone during a freakout. He found an email.
About what?
Taking my toiletry bag to Scott's the next day. Sean put a wine opener in his hand and threw me. I called Scott on a burner phone.
Where did you go?
To Scott's house. Then I talked with Capricorn Clark, one of Sean's assistants.
Then what?
Sean was staying at. He told me he would release videos and hurt Scott and I.
What videos?
Freak off videos of me.
The one and only Botox Cosmetic. The only product of it.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I feel empathetic for, this girl's whole younger years when she experienced this. This is terrible.
In the back, I got a bruise.
Where'd you go?
To my hotel with the burner phone. The room was torn up. Someone peed all over the floor, pooped in the toilet, and didn't flush it. It was gross. This was just before Christmas. I sent an email to my mom in Capricorn from my flight to Boston and Connecticut.
What did you write?
That Sean said he would release the tape of me on Christmas, and he'd had Scott and I hurt. He said he would be out of the country then.
Where did you go after Connecticut?
I went to see Sean. He was in Arizona, his son, college. I told my mother I was going to LA for work.
Did Sean talk about Scott's car?
Sean said he wanted Scott's friends to see Scott's car blown up.
What happened next?
We met, Sean, Scott, and me. Scott said, "What about my vehicle?" And Sean said, "What vehicle?" And that was the end of the meeting. We were having an after party in our suite. I talked to a producer, and Sean tapped me on the shoulder. Called me into our room and kicked me as I tried to hide behind the toilet.
What stopped it?
D-Rock and James Cruz came in. It made D-Rock sad.
With who else did you see Sean be violent?
I saw him drag an assistant out of bed. I saw him punch Eli or Ely in his head. One time in Turks and Caicos, he dragged a person.
Did a friend stay with you?
Yes. Sean came and held her and threw her on the patio furniture out on the balcony. I saw Sean bring her back in from over the balcony, then throw her on the patio furniture.
And Terry Morgan?
I saw Sean hit her in the head.
August 2018. What happened?
We were having a closure conversation at a restaurant in Malibu. He was trying to convince me to go to Burning Man.
Were you seeing anyone?
My now husband.
What happened next?
Sean came to my house and raped me on my living room floor. His eyes were black. It was like taking something from you.
You cried. What did Sean do?
So she testifies that she was with her now husband, right? The Flynn man, Fine man. That's his last name. Fine. And he didn't do nothing. He was dating Cassie, she's saying at the time. Diddy came and ate her at her house on her living room floor. His eyes were black, and it was like taking something from you. And her husband now, at the time she was seeing him, he didn't care. He didn't do nothing about it. Wow, wow, wow.
He continued and fished inside of me. Then he got up and left.
Did you ever have sex with him again?
Yes, voluntarily. We had a good night. I went back to his house.
Can you explain why you did that
So
after he...
while she was with her now husband, she cheated on him with Diddy. Because she said she was seeing her now husband. Diddy asked to see her. He aped her. Then she's saying that she slept with him again voluntarily later on that night. That night, she was still supposed to have been having things on with her now husband. Cassie is a wild girl, okay? She's a wild girl.
You?
We had been together 10 years.
What pain did Sean put you through?
Shame. To carry the things that were shameful for him. I took on a lot of responsibility for that I never should have. He brought the concept to me when I was 22. It was expected of me. I felt terrible.
You kept coming back to him for 11 years?
I wouldn't say coming back.
You believed he loved you too.
I did believe he loved me too.
So when he cheated on you, it hurt.
Not every time.
Please read this 1364.
I haven't talked to you at all. You don't even try. You rushed me off the phone. I'm really hurt. I don't need your money. I need some attention.
You wanted your special time with Mr. Combs?
Yes.
Ms. Ventura, this is from Mr. Combs to you. You respond with an extremely explicit message, right?
Yes.
This is 2 days planning a freak off.
If I wanted hair hanging down my back like the ancestors blessed it personally,
right?
Yes.
He said, I want to see, how did you reply?
I can't wait either.
You wrote, I feel like I want to fuck, right?
That's what it says.
Mr. Combs says, I'm so horny I can't concentrate. What do you say?
That I'll go to Dwayne Reed for candles and then set up the room.
Did you understand that he was going to take another video of you?
At this moment, the prosecution objected on grounds of speculation, and the judge told the defense to move on.
Were you afraid that Mr. Combs was only seeing you for sex in this way?
That was a concern.
You still were not public in your relationship with him?
Correct.
Were freak-offs important?
Integral to us.
You were dating Mr. Leslie. How much older than you was he?
10 years.
Then you traveled to Miami with Mr. Combs. The flyer of the event was just a cover to spend time with Mr. Combs, right?
That's true.
You discussed Carrie Morgan. Did you think Mr. Combs was attracted to her?
There was a point in the very beginning.
Did that complication carry on in your relationship?
Not really. Carrie was just always with us.
Fair to say his career was ruined after your lawsuit?
I can understand that.
Let's read these messages. Mr. Combs wrote, when are you on your period?
No, now.
What you be thinking about when you horny? Ms. Ventura, if you don't want to read the answers, I can read them.
Thank you.
After a freak off, you'd make love with Mr. Combs?
Yes.
Your period. Mr. Combs is asking when you're on it, right?
Yep.
He's asking in the context of when to meet up and have sex.
Looks like it.
Sometimes you watched him with a female?
2 or 3 times.
This is from July 2012. You say to Mr. Combs, I'm horny and bored. This was after a freak off, right?
There are a lot of texts here.
You said Mr. Combs often put you down, but he also sent you encouragement and called you a queen, right?
Yes.
So B414, page 3 and 4. You wrote, I love our FOs when we both want it. You felt that?
Loving FOs were just words at that point.
Mr. Combs wrote to you, I want to freak out right now. And you wrote that you wanted it too. LOL, me too.
Than that.
But you did text that to him. Mr. Combs wrote to you, Jules is available if you're into it. You could have said yes or no, and you said love you.
There was no yes or no.
Bring up B420 on page 2. Mr. Combs wrote, do I have your permission to set up freaky fun? You wrote, ovulation.
Yes.
You wanted to be the main girlfriend?
In 2013, yes.
You saw social media posts of Mr. Combs with other girlfriends and got angry, right?
Can I speak? I was jealous of certain situations.
Did there come a time he suspected you had a relationship with someone in the industry, Mr. Mascuti?
Yes.
Mr. Combs thought it could be good for your career if you collaborated with Mr. Mr. Mascuti.
Yes.
Why did you begin your relationship with Mr. Mascuti?
We enjoyed each other's company.
You were in a relationship with Mr. Combs?
We were on a break.
But you were still doing freak-offs with him.
Yes.
After Mr. Combs found out by going through your phone, you went to see him. You knew he was upset. He previously attacked you.
Yes. I thought I'd be safer with other people there.
He suspected you of having an affair with another person in the industry. You were in South Africa filming?
Yes. Honey 3.
While you were there, you saw a photo of Mr. Combs with Gina and were irate, right?
Angry?
Talked him and focused on the movie, right?
I tried my best.
Mr. Combs suspected you of a relationship with whom?
Michael B. Jordan.
You sent a video not only to Mr. Combs, but also to staff. Who? D-Rock?
Yes.
You sent it to them because you were angry with all of them.
I was hurt. I spent all my time with them.
You thought they were in on it. The eyebrow gash incident, what was it about?
Didn't answer the phone and went to sleep. I was supposed to be packing for a trip.
He was inebriated?
I don't remember that.
When Mr. Combs threw you off the boat in Cannes, when he accused you of taking drugs and squeezed your leg.
Among other things.
But you still wanted to be with him?
I did.
Do you recall telling the government that you did not see what he did, hitting her in the head with a wooden hanger?
I saw he was angry that I was doing drugs with Carrie.
This broke up your 17-year friendship with her?
It did.
Did you tell Mr. Combs about your relationship with your now husband?
No.
You would heat up the baby oil?
Yes.
Mr. Combs went to your premiere lunch at the London hotel?
He did.
Then he says, I just got out of a spiritual therapy session.
I asked, how did it go?
He said, it's a process. This is leading up to the hotel incident. You say, baby, I want to FO so bad. You were asked in your direct and said,
There's a range in price and beauty.
So as we're continuing to listen to the craziest things that Cassie said during testimony, I want to thank everybody for sipping this tea with me today. We're on day 7 of the Diddy trial. Just catching up on all testimony.
Premier.
Sure.
Mr. Combs says if we start at 7 p.m. and go until 4 a.m., you can get enough rest after.
Yes.
He's saying it'd be a shorter than usual freak off?
That's how I would understand it.
What do you say?
Carrie is here. We can't do it at my house.
You say that guy is sick. I'm not going to ask you what you meant. Did Mr. Combs go through your phone?
I think so. And he called someone on it.
The person you had an affair with?
I don't know if he's playing anymore.
But he was an NFL player, and he was jealous. Wasn't there a time he found out you were dancing with another person in the entertainment industry and took your phone, right?
I don't remember.
It was Chris Brown.
I was not dancing with him.
I'm going to play you some audio.
At this moment, the defense played an audio. This voiceover is what was said in the audio.
If you saw a video of someone f***ing me, who was f***ing me? You have it. Why didn't you show me? 'Cause I'm not disrespectful, bro. If you don't show me, I will kill you. Cut you up. I will f***ing kill you. I've never killed anyone in my life. I am going to fuck you up. It's not going to be blood on my hands. Someone else is going to do it. I'm not playing with you, Sujit. Tell me.
That was you, right?
Yes.
Mr. Combs wrote, "You're so predictable. You've said you were going to tell him you didn't want to do freakouts anymore, but you didn't say it, did you?"
I did not.
Here, you were suggesting freaking off with a girl. You say you found a photo of Mr. Combs with Gina while you were staying with your parents in Connecticut, right?
Yes.
You decided to break up with him,
So let me
and
get
he didn't
this
threaten
right. Cassie threatened Diddy. Cassie threatened to cut Diddy up and kill him if he didn't do what she said do. Wow. Wow. I mean, y'all, will have to tell me, where ex-traffic, victims do that at. This would be the first time I've ever seen something like that. So, okay.
you, but suggested couples counseling?
I don't know.
In August 2018, you called it a closure conversation. Mr. Combs was inviting you to Burning Man, right?
Yes.
I'll read Mr. Combs. You have anger.
Wrote. My family knows business. I wrote, I don't need you to be taking care of Kim and Gina. I needed you to put me first.
Please read these.
I wrote, you lied to me. She never went away. It was the nail in the coffin.
You meant Gina, the photo?
Yes.
In your civil lawsuit, you say Mr. Combs...
And it sounds like Gina was her replacement and she just didn't like that, right? Because according to Carrie, Gina was a younger girl and seemingly would be the replacement of Cassie. And maybe Cassie just didn't like that idea of being replaced by a younger, girl that would be able to, keep it up essentially during these freak offs. Maybe Diddy thought he wanted to trade Cassie in for a younger model type situation. Maybe he just got, tired of freaking off with Cassie. Who knows? And then Gina, and it upset Cassie. She said, straw. You won't replace me. Got angry. Left him in soup.
raped you in September 2018 after you had dinner at an Italian restaurant in Malibu, right?
Yes.
Did you meet with the U.S. on November 30th, 2023?
Yes, not the exact date.
In this meeting, you said the rape took place after Mr. Combs returned from Burning Man. You said he was acting strangely at that dinner.
I don't remember exactly that word.
Did you meet the U.S. on April 8th, 2025?
Around then.
This message to FB. Who's that?
Frank Black, a name he used.
He wrote, I'm in an investors conference. We'll get back to this. You still have love for him?
I have love for the past and what it was.
After this, they took a sidebar, but then continued.
You wrote, I didn't mean to be a bitch. I just don't get the time. You write, need you to be positive, correct?
Mm-mm.
I got sick of guys.
Y'all, I done dropped my damn chocolate. This is too much. This is too much.
Or not being one of your girlfriends. Let's get up tomorrow night. I'll do studio from 6 to 9.
He writes, can I hold you? Or are you just gonna break up with me? And you write back, we can embrace LOL. And you wanted to hug him, right?
That's what I said.
Did you have sexual intercourse with Mr. Combs that night?
I did.
And during that...
And for Diddy to be a Tootsie Roll, short man, he sure is doing a lot of good humping, according to Cassie. I'm just saying. Okay, to have a Tootsie Roll, shit. They sure was loving it.
Your now husband FaceTimed you.
Yes.
Your now husband didn't know you were with Mr. Combs at the time?
I don't know what he knew.
Later, he discovered it?
At this moment, the prosecution objected, but was overruled.
You didn't tell your husband you were raped.
Not that evening.
After Ms. Porter's memorial service, you wrote to him that you were going home. Why had he called Kim his soulmate? What was the 11 years all about?
Yes.
That was hurtful.
At that time, yes.
And after that memorial service, you never saw Mr. Combs again, right?
I did not.
He let you go, right?
I never saw him again. I don't know about letting me go.
You got married to the love of your life, right?
I wrote, we should talk and have closure.
Mr. Combs sent back a tear face emoji. He said, you were always my ride or die.
I thought it was nice.
You'd been craving that.
Before. I don't think I was craving now.
DX 1015. Mr. Combs wrote, want to freak off one last time. What did you write?
I don't want it to be the last time. I want freak off for the first time.
No further questions.
At this moment,
And
the judge
girl,
asked,
wasn't she with her husband? I mean, how does her husband really feel sitting in the back of the courthouse? Or does, maybe he doesn't care. He got 2 kids with Cassie, one on the way. Cassie got $30 million, $20 million from Diddy, $10 million maybe from, I believe, the Intercontinental Hotel, which probably shut them out of business because they're no longer in business. So maybe, he's somewhere like, okay. Do y'all think that he might, I'm sorry, I got chopped in my mouth. Do you think that he might, like how Kevin Federline did Britney Spears? Because this is a lot of crazy shit that she's testifying out of her own mouth that she went through. Very fairly recent to the time she married him. Okay. This is crazy.
Asked the prosecution if they wanted a redirect, and it begun.
Ms. Ventura, you were shown this message where you ended. I don't want to freak off for the last time. I want it to be the first time for the rest of our lives. What did you say after that?
Yes, I'm horny. Just got over a UTI.
You were shown messages today in which you and Sean were kind and loving?
I'm horny. I just got over a urinary tract infection. Yeah. Girl. I don't think she thought this through. But her husband sitting in the back. She worth $30 million to the good. He done got 3 kids out of her. Girl, please. I don't know. I feel like Kevin Federline line.
Yes.
Did those periods ever last?
At this moment, the defense objected but was overruled.
No, they didn't last. There'd be a downswing.
Were you able to cancel work obligations for freak-offs?
I don't know no
Yes,
woman that could
if I was told to.
On the way back from Cannes, what did Sean do?
He played a video of me having sex with an escort.
What did he say he'd do?
He'd release it.
When you got to NY, what did Sean ask for?
A freak off or he'd release it.
When Sean wrote, "You ready for tonight?" what did he mean?
Freak off.
After Sean wrote you on August 18th, did you later have consensual sex with Sean during which your now husband FaceTimed you?
Yes.
Why did you cancel the tour?
After I filed my civil suit, I was overwhelmed. Addressing the past the way that I chose to was overwhelming. I didn't want to go.
Do you plan to file more lawsuits?
No.
Would you give the $20 million back if you hadn't have had to do freak-offs?
At this moment, the defense objected but was overruled.
I would give it back to get my agency back.
Did he beat you during freak-offs?
Yes.
Were you open to freak-offs at the beginning?
At the beginning.
Did you tell him when you no longer wanted to do them?
Yes, more than once.
What concerns did you have about saying no to freak-offs?
Safety, career, love.
Beyond Kid Cudi, what other musicians were you put in the studio with? Were you put in the studio with Nicki Minaj?
Yes.
You were put in the studio with Lil Wayne?
Yes.
And with Rick Ross and Pusha T? Am I?
Okay, we're almost done with testimony. We heard this. I just wanted to hear like the craziest testimony all at one time, just so I could, talk about it. Okay, review it. Now, I'm appalled. I'm appalled at the situation. Like, let's wrap up Diddy Day 7. Because I really don't think I could take much more today. We're going to wrap it up, try to wind it down to like another 30 minutes or so of the last testaments and things like that. Revival of the last things like that. Okay. So I'd like everybody to, give me some feedback on exactly what you guys got and felt from the testimony up until now. We've had a security officer from the Intercontinental Hotel. We've had a escort. We've had Cassie. We've had Cassie's mom. We've had Diddy's personal assistant. We've had Don Richardson. We've had another escort. We've had Cassie's friend. Okay. We're going to wind things down with a few lasting remarks of day 7 from Law and Crime. My computer acts like it wants to shut down. I don't know. But anywho, it's still ticking. It's still ticking. Here we go. So we're going to wind down with a few lasting remarks from Law and Crime Network. Go over there and subscribe if you haven't.
Racketeering case, who makes up the inner workings of this alleged criminal enterprise, right? The assistants, the employees, these are the people that you want to hear from. We heard from Cassandra Ventura's mother, very interesting testimony there. And right before they went to break, can't make this up unfortunately, we heard what's known as the Punisher, Sheree Hayes, this male exotic dancer who allegedly was hired to have sexual relations Townsend, criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor, and William Corman, also criminal defense attorney. Great to have you both here. Thank you so much for taking the time. Serena, I'll start with you. What's the theme from today?
Well, it's kind of what you alluded to, Jesse, which is we're now developing the RICO side of things. We heard obviously from Cassie about all of the sexual and domestic abuse that she had to endure, and now we're opening this up layer by layer into the inner workings of this organization. And so we're learning who else was involved and what their roles were. So I think the theme essentially is we're building this foundation for the prosecution to eventually argue these are all the players in this organization and this is why it made up a criminal enterprise.
Well, that kind of goes into one of the questions we got here from Alpha and Omega Forever. William, I'll throw this to you. When do you think the trial will get into the evidence and details that makes this a RICO case? Who else significant will have to appear in court? And will Diddy rat out who ratted him out? A lot of questions there, a lot of different elements. But let's take it piece by piece. So I agree. I think that there has been testimony so far in the past week and a half to suggest transportation to engage in prostitution, people being transported for purposes of prostitution, intent of prostitution. I think there's evidence that's been submitted for sex trafficking, forced fraud, coercion, commercial sex acts, racketeering, right? Criminal enterprise, underlying crimes, people who have he conspired with to further criminal activity. I mean, do you think that there's enough?
Thanks for watching. Remember to show your support by liking, subscribing, and sharing. It's a blessing. Keep your teacups filled and ready for my next upload. Until then, stay inspired and remember, always stay vivid.